Ollie here, back again with another loaf of bread for you. Today's quote comes to us from Sogyal Rinpoche. Spiritual truth is not elaborate and esoteric. It is in fact profound common sense. When you realize the nature of mind, layers of confusion peel away. You don't actually become a Buddha. You simply cease to be deluded. Being a Buddha is not being some omnipotent spiritual Superman, but becoming at last a true human being. So this quote is quite similar to the one I read previously by Thich Nhat, where he talks about spirituality and how it's nothing more than seeking to understand the nature of mind. Today's quote is taking it in a slightly different direction, but it also has many parallels. For instance, we're told that when we realize the nature of mind, layers of confusion peel away. So we have the same idea at the heart of this quotation, which is that spiritual truth is attained through study of the mind and its nature. There's nothing magical or esoteric or complex about spiritual truths. In fact, according to this individual, it is the most basic form of common sense. This begs the question, if it's common sense, why do so few people have it? Or put differently, why do so few people pursue it? We could talk about this for hours, but my theory is that people don't search for things they think they already have, and they don't seek to understand things they believe they already understand. Now, this theory is from my own experiences as a human being. I spent roughly 29 years of my life living automatically, unconsciously, being driven by desires and aversions, guided by knee-jerk reactions, mastered by the mind, and enslaved by emotions. This was me for a long time. And I'm not trying to say that I'm totally free of these things, because I don't think I am, but I feel that I've made a lot of progress, and as a result, I'm a much happier, peaceful, and balanced human. But before I discovered that I didn't know shit, I thought I knew everything. So why would I look? Until I had my cubicle epiphany, I had no reason to question, and I had no reason to look. And so I think many of us are in similar circumstances, and it's through no fault of our own. But why would you search for something when you think you already have it? Why would you try to break out of a prison when you think you're already free? This is the basic dilemma that a lot of us are in right now. We think we have it. We think we understand, and so we don't seek further guidance. We just go on. Well, this quote really drives the point home. You don't actually become a Buddha. You just stop being deluded. In other words, we come out of the womb enlightened. Enlightened is our default state. And if you've ever had children or been around young children, you will see this firsthand. They don't harbor grudges. They don't resent. They experience emotions, and when those emotions are gone, they're gone. They don't hold on to it. And they're curious, open-minded, and open-hearted. This is enlightenment. Experiencing the world as it is, without filtering it through your many layers of personal prejudices and biases and opinions. So what happens then is, as we peel back some of those layers of confusion, we become what we were to begin with. We don't grow and become an omnipotent spiritual Superman, as the quote says. We simply become human beings. We stop being conditioned by things that don't matter. We stop being fooled by illusions and delusions and misconceptions, and we're finally free to live at last. And it feels great to have that inner freedom, because now you can actually direct your steps, and you can actually choose your reactions instead of being a slave to your reactions. But again, all of this comes back to the study and understanding of the mind. This is where it all starts, because nothing exists in a vacuum. Behavior, character, circumstances, these are all manifestations of what you hold within. your beliefs, the principles that you live by, and so on. Alrighty, well, that's it for me. Thanks a lot for stopping by once again, and I'll talk to you next time. Live well, my friends.